Now in this section I'm going to see how to insert images into chart columns. So at the moment we've got a chart derived from this data here, and we just got the standard columns here. Now what I can do is click on one of the columns here to select it, and that selects all the columns. Then if I right click and go to where it says Format Data Series, over here we've got these various tabs. So if I click on this tab here, what I can do is I can click on the fill option. At the moment we're just using a solid fill, so we can change the color of that if we want to, make it a little bit more bold like so. We can do various other things, like we can fill it with patterns, or we can have a gradient fill. But an effect that's quite nice is this one here. It says fill it with a picture or texture fill. So if I click on this, there's a sort of default texture, so already it's looking slightly more interesting. But what I can do is click here and go and select a file. So in this case I've gone to my downloads subdirectory, and I've got various little images here. So I've got this image here of a little bus, so I'll go and select that one and click on insert. And that sort of doesn't really look right, so what we need to do is to go over here and say, oh, let's try stacking those. And now if I just click outside, you can see you've got, instead of just straightforward columns, you've got in this case images of these little buses. So that's an instant way of making it more interesting. If, as in this case, it doesn't really look right, you can go back and try another image. So again, if we just sort of click over here and then go to the fill effect here, we go and select a different file and experiment. So for instance, I've got this undersea picture here. I could try inserting that. Click outside, and there you are. That looks quite interesting. So it really depends on the sort of picture you select, but it basically means you can have much more interesting looking graphs. You know, if you've got graphs relating to, say, car sales, you can have little pictures of cars. You know, if you're in the house selling business, again, you can have little pictures of houses or whatever you want. So again, just experiment. Just go and try and make your graphs or your charts look a little bit more interesting.